Well, I oopsed. But let's talk about a better way to AFK. Hail plebeians, it's Sister Grady. Hopefully you're having a great day. I'm having a great day. We're back today in Pet Simulator X because I made a mistake in the last video and I kind of wanted to fix it and kind of got some clarification on what is allowed, and so I kind of wanted to share all of that lovely information with you plebs. So let's do the normal video intro stuff and we get right on into it. If you haven't already, please make sure you smash the like button and do the same thing with the subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. It helps me a lot. Our beautiful pleb of the day is Nigon. Thank you for love and support. I greatly appreciate it. So, what am I talking about? So, last video we talked about using an auto clicker to basically AFK. And we talked about how it was kind of efficient, and it is kind of efficient. I got plenty of coins off of it, but I wasn't about to promote using something else if I didn't have clarification. Well, we got clarification. If you don't know what Tiny Task is basically something that does a macro. So what a macro is it's going to do a set command or a specialized command. So why this is important is this is going to help you AFK the lovely chest efficiently. This is also going to help you basically while you're AFKing, you can put on your coin boosts right here. You can select these and they will actually be efficient. So how this works is here is Tiny Task. So I am going to provide a link where you can download Tiny Task. I got this link from DV Plays. He's made a video on like how to use it. So I'm going to link his video because he kind of explains like what they are, all that good jazz. I'm also going to include the link to my auto clicker that I use. And so if you're curious about it, definitely go watch DV's video because he really talks about like how to use them, like the best ones out there. And he has some other recommendations for auto clickers and other things like that. But what we're going to do is, if you didn't know, we're going to go right on over here to chest. If you long hold and release, you will make all of your pets magically go onto the chest. Okay? Very simple. So we're going to set up our lovely Tiny Task. So there it is. I have it up on screen for y'all. So what we're going to do is, first of all, you want to make sure it's at play speed 1. You don't want this thing going crazy. We're going to do continuous playback because we want this to continuously play. So you can change the playback setting and the recording settings. I have mine set how I like them, even though it ended up making me take lots of pictures. So what we're going to do is I'm going to hit my record button. Do not move your mouse while you're doing this. I'm going to long click and I'm going to stop. You'd want to, of course, do this much faster. So I'm actually going to re-record this because that took a grand total of 5 seconds and I don't want it to take that long. Okay. So, what we're going to do is I do need to wait for the chest to basically explode, and then I can make sure that it works. Make sure that this works when you do set this up, because if it doesn't, it's going to ruin your overnight grind. What this allows you to do is to stay in game overnight while you're basically doing this. Make sure you are put in a good position. I also talked about in my AFK, the How to AFK Pet Sim X, is you have player collision. You can be moved, so want to be a little wary about that. Make sure that you put your lovely mouse in the middle of the screen and kind of in the middle where the chest spawns, so if you do get pushed, you will have less downtime because it does take some time to move somebody. So I'm going to go ahead and hit my on button so it immediately starts. So as you can see, it's already at 3 out of 0, so this is set to continuously keep going. But what's happening is I'm not being pulled off of the chest, which this is important. This is kind of what we're looking for. I would say that this is set up, but I'm going to let it cycle through one more time. Make sure it goes on there. What can happen is if you don't hold the long click long enough, is what will happen is it'll pull everything back and you'll end up having your pets again because it thinks you're clicking again. Because if I click again, because I can click myself, it'll pull all my pets back. But through the next cycle, it's going to send them up for me. So that's going to be really good in order to utilize that. So kind of keep that in mind when you're doing this, is you're going to want to let it completely cycle through. But I have been able to see now that this is working. So that means my auto clicker is in effect. I'm good to go. I can go to bed. Now with this, I'm going to go and turn this off. As you can see, I've turned it off. you can turn on boosts, and this will be 100% effective, because if I turn this on again, chest just spawned, I'm already on it again, I'm good to go. So, there you go, guys. New and improved. You can use an auto-clicker if you don't want to download a macro. That's understandable, because these can kind of do some other things too. So, I never want to promote something that's not okay by the developers, so I was kind of waiting to see if that got clarification before I made a video on it. Because I don't... Wait, but God, follow the rules. You know the rules, and so do I. So, anyways, plebs, thank you for making it to this part of the video, and I'm also sorry for the last video not being, like, good quality. Something went wrong on YouTube, and I'm not quite sure what happened, but hopefully this was informative, and I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye! Before we go, guys, I want to give a big shout-out to my lovely knights of the YouTube channel. I greatly appreciate all of y'all's support. Y'all are amazing. And a big shout-out to my Emerald Knights. Thank you so much for the love and support. See y'all next time.